I've got a problem with my Jeep Gladiator, and it's my fault. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, I've got a problem with my Jeep Gladiator, and it is my fault. Now, all right, this might be a little clickbaity. I'll admit it right off the bat. But here's the problem. You guys heard it right there in the beginning. The problem is, I put an S&B cold air intake on this thing, and now it sounds too good. Well, you might be saying, well, what the heck's the problem, man? Wasn't that kind of the idea, you know, other than the appearance of it under the hood? Just listen to that thing purr, man. But the problem is, you know, I like to listen to the radio too. I like to crank the radio when I'm in the car, especially if something good comes on. You know, Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time was just on a couple minutes ago. I admit it, I like that song. I'm an 80s guy, what can I say? So I'm cranking the radio, and then I'm feeling guilty. I'm feeling guilty, and I'm missing the sound of my cold air intake, right? I'm out cruising around in the Jeep, and I want to hear that cold air intake, but I want to hear the song too, man. And if I turn the radio up, I can't hear the cold air intake. I mean, it's a dilemma. It's a first world problem. I know, man, I know. But it's like right now, you know, I'm talking to you guys. I mean, just listen to that thing. And I'm drowning out my own intake, man, by talking. And, you know, I do this for a living. I make videos. I like to go for rides in the Jeep and my Tacoma, and I have to talk. And, you know, obviously if I'm talking, and I know I talk rather loud when I'm doing this for some reason. My wife tells me all the time that, you know, when I'm making videos, I'm yelling. And I'm like, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So, you know, I can't very well, you know, talk quietly so that I can hear my cold air intake, because then you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. But the dilemma still remains. How can I hear that if I'm listening to the radio loud or I'm talking loud? I can't. So anyway, I was out cruising around, and you know, that song came on, and I was listening to the intake. I had the radio lower, and I was listening to the intake, and I thought, you know, I like that song, and I crank it up, and I'm partying to that, you know, because I'm partying all the time. And I felt guilty. I felt guilty because I couldn't hear my intake. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. You know, when you add some kind of a mod to your Jeep, and something else that you also enjoy doing kind of takes the place of it or drowns it out a little bit. For instance, the Sunrider soft top, you know, I have that on. It's easy. Like right now, it's closed. I feel guilty because it's a nice day. It's hotter than heck. It's 91 degrees, but still, I feel like I should have it open, you know? But I want to enjoy the air conditioning too. It's that kind of dilemma. Do you guys ever experience that? Have you added anything to your Jeep and kind of feel guilty when you're not utilizing it because you're utilizing something else that you have? It's a first world problem. It's a big dilemma, man. What do you guys do? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. I'd be curious to hear if anybody else experiences the same craziness that I do. Also, if you haven't before, we got to have this shameless plug. Make sure you check out my other channel if you're interested and you want to. It's called Rob Motive, all about my 2020 Toyota Tacoma. Which, by the way, I have the same issues there, right? I have mods and things I've installed and other things that I like to utilize while I'm driving, and it's just a constant battle as to which thing I can enjoy. Anyway, check that out. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of these future world-addressing problem videos. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.